Hung jury. A weapon that is actually, as the time of I'm recording this, and probably as the time you're seeing this, depending on how far in the future you are, is probably still in the game right now. You can literally, like right now, you could literally go on D2 on your console. You could put me on the second monitor of your PC and go load up Destiny 2 right now. And you could jump on the game and see Hung Jury 2. This, I'm not sure which version of it from, I'm not sure which version of the list it is. Obviously, the depths aren't there because it's not a weak featured nightfall weapon, but one of these versions is in the game at the current moment as I'm recording this. You can literally go get it right now. And my thing is that they're bringing it back with Into the Light. Like, for, first off, no, before you write that angry comment, no, I'm not saying that this scout rifle is bad. I'm not saying it's dog shit. I'm not saying it could jump off a bridge and I wouldn't be sad to see it go. I'm not saying any of that. I'm not trying to say this is a bad weapon in any phrase of the word. I'm not trying to say it's a bad weapon. Am I mad that it's being brought back for Into the Light as a weapon that's already currently available in the game? Very mad that it is. Can I do anything about it? No, I cannot, because this video, by the time this video uploads, it'll probably be too late for Bungie to change anything about the weapons. Actually, it more than likely is already too late once they release them. It's already too late for Bungie to change any of the weapons. Although I'm just wishing that Hung Jury was not the slot. Hung Jury is a genuinely wasted slot. Like, for Fallen Guillotine, because Fallen Guillotine is coming back, I get that. I'm not sure, outside of maybe dares, that outside of maybe a few rare occasions like Zer or dares, I'm not sure you can actually farm that weapon out. And not to mention that it's getting updated with different perks. Like Hung Jury here is. To be honest, Hung Jury doesn't really need the perk update. It barely changes it anyways. They still have the same perk. It still has the same perks basically. You're better off not going for this. You're better off completely just ignoring this weapon into light. That's just my opinion. I'm more than likely going to ignore and instant delete any drops I get of Hung Jury for Into the Light, because I already have three. I already have, maybe, as you saw in the video, if you did, in my vault cleaning video, if you didn't watch it, go watch it. It's a really good video, but it is recommended that you bring popcorn, you bring your snacks, you bring your favorite stuff, you bring your favorite friend, your favorite blankets, cuddle up with them, because it's a long game. It's a long video. It's an hour long. You can put it on the background. You can put me in the background while you play D2. You could watch me vault clean while you vault clean yourself. You could do whatever with it. Just don't do anything weird with it. But yeah, Hung Jury, I just genuinely feel like Hung Jury is an entirely undeserved and wasted slot solely because it's already in the game that you can currently farm. However, as you can see up here, right here by my mouse, we have a few weapons. Bungie weapons cut from Into the Light. It's by the game post. I'm not sure how reliable this source is. I'm not sure anything. But here it is right up there at the top. Below is the list of weapons that the proctor revealed didn't make it into the cut for the final cut Into the Light. Chroma Rush, Last Breath Auto Rifle, Last Seen Seasonal Splicer before Final Shape, before the Witch Queen happened. First in, last out. Apparently, last seen Vanilla D2, although I'm pretty sure I've seen it other times, but it might not have been available to farm. So, Dust Dark Blues, Forsaken. I've never seen that. I don't even have that shotgun in my collections, even though I was around at the time of. And I was kind of around Forsaken era. I actually wasn't. It was like season. I joined Season of the Chosen, Season of the Rivals technically, but I didn't play much then. But 21 Delirium Heavy Machine Gun, I've actually seen that before. I think it's in one of the old Pinnacle weapon slots. That's at 1600. Fatebringer hand cannon. Man, you could. We could have. Although they had to supplement this. Fatebringer hand cannon, I feel like didn't make it because they might be considering reissuing Vital Glass weapons to make them craftable, like the other raids that they've done with Last Wish, and I think that's the only raid they've done it for, Last Wish. But Dire Promise hand cannon, I would have kind of liked to see that one, especially with the explosive payload. Wastelander M5. Wastelander is the outlier here. Wastelander. I don't want. I'm shocked Wastelander made this list for the same reason I'm shocked Hung Jury is coming back, because it's already like it's very much currently in the current sandbox. You can literally go farm that thing right now if you wanted to. You could literally go to Dares and check on it to see. You could literally go to Dares, probably play a few games, and probably see one drop of it. Like, just what are you doing? What are you thinking? Between Wastelander and Hung Jury, like, Wastelander, I don't know if it's that popular. Hung Jury, I know for a fact is decently popular. Ooh, the moon. Okay, sorry, I got distracted. Antiope, I don't actually know what that is. I've seen someone use it before, but I don't know what it is. Trophy Hunter Sniper Rifle, don't know. And Fusion, and the Fusion Rifle. To be honest, in my personal opinion, I would have been happy. I would have been happy if two of these weapons took the slot over Hung Jury and Fallen Guillotine, as Slammer exists. The Slammer does exist, and I regret. I don't regret playing corrupted as a GM for getting an adept version, because I got a good roll of it. That's my problem. Literally, it's coming back. Literally, Fallen Guillotine is coming back with basically this. I think basically the same roles as the Slammer, making the Slammer kind of just like it's just like old news compared to the Hung Jury, compared to like the Fallen Guillotine that's coming back. That kind of makes me a little mad, but honestly, honestly, I'm more mad. I'm fine with Fallen Guillotine, as I said. I'm fine with it coming back. I am more tilted that Hung Jury is coming back than any other weapon on that list, because it's not only is it craftable, sorry, not craftable. Not only is it currently farmable in the loot pool, but it's come back so many times already that, like, I'm pretty sure people are sick of it. I'm pretty sure some people physically jumped out of the chair and recoiled back out of seeing Hung Jury on this list, on the list of weapons to come back for Into the Light. Like, here's what I think should have, like, out of this list right here in front of us. Here's what I think should have taken over for Hung Jury. It is 12 a.m. Here's what I think should have taken over for Hung Jury. Personally, Chroma Rush, first Philo, Dust Rock Blue, Fatebringer. That's really all. I have my favorite for hand can Fatebringer is obvious reasons. I love my time lost Fatebringer. I love my precious baby. Will never part with any of my time lost Fatebringers and normal Fatebringers, as you saw in the vault cleaning video. If you didn't, again, go watch it. It's a good video, I promise. But Dust Rock Blue Shotgun, I actually looked at that on D2 earlier, and I gotta say, man, I really like the look of that shotgun. It's a kinetic shotgun too, kinetic precision frame. We could have had that. We could have had that. We could have had Philo. Like, just imagine an updated Philo, man. Just imagine an updated Chroma Rush. Imagine all these weapons updated with not only origin perks, but the possibility to roll double perks. And the possibility of having, like, an updated face look. Like, dude. Oh, man. We missed out big time on some of these weapons, in my opinion. Like, especially Fatebringer and Chroma Rush. Like, those are two of my, like Those are the two that I like actually personally used and have a personal like love for. But realistically, at the end of the day, it was Bungie's choice to pick and choose, and I'm sad that some of these weapons didn't make it on the list. But some of these weapons not only are in a free raid, some of them are also in free in a free pack, in a free area. But like my gripes with Hung Cherry is just like it's been back so many times, man. You've had time to farm it, and if you haven't had time to farm it, then it's just like, what are you doing, man? You even have time to right now currently go farm it. I personally say, Hung Jury, even if you're a free to play player, even if you're a new player, even if you're a free to play player or a new player, or whatever, something in between, a vet, a new player, or somewhere in between, Hung Jury, in my personal opinion, should be in fact, it should be the last weapon you even think about attuning to. Personally, because it has been back so many times, it will probably come back again in some capacity. And the times I mentioned aren't even including all the reskins of it, of the basically the same gun. It's not including all the reskins. There is so many reskins of Hung Jerry. It has come back so many times that I am kind of, and not only that, to supplement it, I don't typically use scout rifles. I use hand cannons. Sometimes use auto rifles. I use shotguns. I use GLs. Like sometimes I use fusion rifles, but like, oh man, like, oh man, Hung Jerry out of all of these weapons and possibly hundreds of more that they could have added, like Hung Jerry being that. Not only, because not only does it take the slot of one of these beautiful weapons or one of the other beautiful weapons, it takes a slot of like, you know how we have like Midnight Coup and Mountaintop and like Midnight Coup, Mountaintop, Hammerhead coming back, and all those other weapons that aren't being released week one, like Forbearance coming back or coming to into light. It took the slot. It took one of their possible slots to be in week one. Like Midnight Coup could have been there instead of Hung Jerry. Forbearance could have been there instead of Hung Jerry. Mountaintop could have been there instead of Hung Jerry. But no, Hung Jerry is greedy and takes that slot. Personally, I am. You should have heard me day one. I was livid when Hung Jerry was back again. Like I still am. Like Hung Jerry is going to be literally the last weapon I focus, and even if I even have the time to focus it, because honestly, I might not focus it solely out of spite for it being back again. It's just, man, there's so many other options that you could have went. There's so many better options you could have went for instead of that, but it's just like, no, you had to go with these. You had to go with Hung Jerry. I'm just, I'm just disappointed and tired. It's been a long day of recording videos. I'm on my third recording today. I'm on my, I think I believe, no, yeah, I'm on my third recording today. Well, technically, I'm on my third recording since yesterday. It's 12 for me now. It crossed over 12 while I was recording and I wasn't looking. Like, it crossed 12 like 10 minutes ago. But, anyways, I'm gonna, yeah, I'm gonna go to my corner and cry for a while. That Hung Jerry took the slot of one of those beautiful weapons that could have come back. Um, And while I do that, I hope you check out one of these videos that is appearing. Whoa, you can't see my face, but these videos are appearing on the two sides of the screen. Maybe one will be up here, maybe one's down here, maybe one's right here, maybe one's right here, maybe one's up here, maybe one's smack dab right in the middle. Who knows? But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time around. Always stay frosty, stay safe, stay gaming, and stay nice. and stay healthy out there. I forgot what I was gonna say for one. My intro and outro are so inconsistent. But thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go to my corner and cry until light. I'll see. If I don't, I'll see. I'll probably see you once next week for the Into the Light trailer. But after that, if I don't, if you don't watch that Into the Light stream, I'll see you when we're hopping into the light. See you later.